Welcome back, guys. This is going to be Venus Retrograde pick a card reading. So we have pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and pile 4. So go ahead and take a moment to take a deep breath. I know you guys are aligned with this video since you clicked on it. I put little images here, so pick whichever one resonates with you, or you can just go based off of the number. Okay, pile 1. Venus retrograde reading for you guys. The message here is share your voice. So with the message here is very strong with the Oracle. I think it says it all. Share your voice and integration. So the time to share your gifts with the world is now. With the Page of Wands in reverse, it's really letting me know that maybe you have not started certain projects or creative endeavors. Maybe putting yourself out there. It can be something like that's very... It can feel chaotic, right? Like you just have to do it. And I think that feeling has been holding you back. Venus, a planet of creativity, art, expression, also about business, has a lot to do with business. So there might be a project that you have abandoned that it is time to share with the world, especially integration here and the 6 of coins, right? You see her uncovering this basket that she has, and the little fly is has a coin as well and is sharing with everybody, right? Integration. It's time for you to share your gifts with the world. And again, here with this gift, the 7 of Cups, that feeling of just feeling overwhelmed. Maybe you're a very multi-talented person, not knowing where to start. But the genie lamp, right? Like you have a gift that you can give people. It's really, really time to express yourself. And so with the stingray here, I'll read from the book, which is right on the nose. It says, developing confidence, a sense of self, or spine. So exactly what we were talking about, sharing your voice, having the confidence to put yourself out there. A pivotal point in a personal growth. The moment has come where the stingray must decide between the old, easy, comfortable, and familiar, and the new, the challenging, uncomfortable, and familiar. What were we just talking about? Pressure from family and friends makes this decision even more complicated. Wow. That's right there too, because with share your voice, the card says, come out of the cave, persecution. So you might have felt judged. Like I said, with this Page of Wands, energy is very expressive, out with the wind, loud, confident, but it's in reverse here. Like you may have faced some sort of persecution or backlash, in the past. And now, like I said, you're returning back to something you've tried before, or this retrograde is giving you the opportunity to circle back and try something again, develop that confidence. I know that whatever it is that you're bringing, don't let other people deter you. It's truly a gift that it's time to integrate into society, into the rest of the world. Every gift that we have, like I think, because I've definitely felt this way before too. And something that really has inspired me and pushed me is that quote that says, the most selfish thing a person can do is keep your gift to yourself. Sometimes we think we're not good enough or we don't know where to start, but the universe is really telling you it's time for you to integrate your gift into the world. It serves a purpose. Like you have a purpose. Your gift has a purpose. It's part of a whole. For you to start creative projects. It's a great time for you. Yeah. That's why I had to pause. My little baby girl came in here. But yeah, it's a great time for you to start new projects and get creative. I'm wishing you all the best, pile 1. Good luck. Okay, hey, pile 2. Welcome to your Venus retrograde reading. So this is definitely a very interesting pile here because with your card, Akasha, it says your guidance is divinely guided. These top 2 cards, honoring your energy and crocodile, speak of hibernation energy, a waiting energy, a slow, patient, go with the flow kind of energy, right? And along the bottom here, we have wands, and most particularly the Knight of Wands, which is a very fast-moving energy. So I'd say your message overall, and this has been the theme, I think, for all of these piles, is this oracle here in the middle says exactly what your theme is, which is your guidance is divinely guided. Do not feel bad because Venus has been retrograding since the beginning of March. Or not the beginning of March. Oh my gosh, we're already at the end of March here. But don't feel bad if you've been spending most of March protecting your energy, honoring your energy in terms of taking things slow, watching, waiting, relaxing, getting your energy right. Because as this says, it's divinely guided. You're very much in a temperance kind of energy. Everything is going exactly as it should. And with this crocodile and this Knight of Wands, what I'm getting most is you will know when it's time to strike, and things will move very quickly for you. It's kind of like, right, this gathering of energy here. You're like storing power. And so when you come out of hibernation, all this energy, kind of like this King of Wands here on his staff, that bright sun, imagine that being representative of all the energy that you gather, right? Especially here with honoring your energy, you see the sun like it's basking, it's collecting this energy. And so like a spring, right? Once you come out of that hibernation, once you come out of that waiting, again with this eye, like once you will intuitively know when it's time, just like a crocodile, to snap, right? They wait, and then they snap. And you're going to be right on the money. And I see definitely here the cards are showing a lot of fruitfulness with the 10 of coins. Yeah, 10 of coins. You're going to be perfectly on time because your time is with the divine. Use this time to hone in on your intuition. Continue to spend this time honing your energy, gathering energy, so that you have that energy when the right opportunities present themselves. You will be fully energized and prepared for what source will be sending you. So again, this is all in divine timing, and you will be extremely successful. It'll be collecting the rewards of your obedience too. Sometimes it's hard to sit back and wait, but in doing so, listening, being obedient, following the guidance that you're being told, you will be greatly rewarded, and you're going to come back blazing like never before, with a fire like never before, kind of like a renewing of self, so that you can fully enjoy all the good things that are coming to you. So, yeah, this is a very, very beautiful energy. Venus goes direct. When Venus goes direct is definitely when you're going to see more of this motion. Of course, follow your intuition. Everybody's situation is different, since this is a general reading, and especially with the main card being divinely guided. So I would just say spend this time getting close to the divine, practicing listening, and trust your intuition when you feel like it's time to start moving again, especially since here we're at the last couple weeks of this retrograde. Start preparing, and once Venus goes direct, because as I mentioned in pile 1, Venus is also a great card for business. Here in the 10 of Coins, you also see the depiction of family, so partnerships can also be significant. That will all come most likely later on when Venus is retrograding for you. So definitely keep doing what you're doing, pile 2, and have a good rest of your month. I will see you for our solar eclipse reading coming up here in the next couple days. Have a good one. Hey, pile 3. Let's see what you have in store this retrograde. So Venus will be direct again on the 12th of April. So let's see what you've been up to and have going on for these next couple of weeks. Right away, the theme has been with this oracle card. It's really saying it's the big overarching theme. So we have you're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. And home. Now, this is definitely really beautiful here. The main message is, I think you're elevating, right? But you're elevating into yourself. It's not so much just home as in what you've always known, but in a way, yes, this combination between like familiarity and growth. You're already doing it. So with the bee here as well, it's a very hardworking energy. Let me go ahead and read from the book for you. Earnest, hardworking, democratic, the bee personality is a delight to be around when there's a team project on the horizon. Bees love to work steadily and thoughtfully until the final task is complete. They are sensitive and aware of many subtleties at once. Since they're artists of the heart, they usually add creative details to the overall vision. For the most part, they have bustling, joyous personalities until they're too tired from all the work. Then they gripe, and then they sting. Yes, overall, I'm getting here this energy, especially with the Page of Swords right under here where it says face your true north. Like you are diligently working on self, right? Page of Swords is working up to the King of Swords, which is also here. And especially with Hermit mode, right? I feel like there may be some sort of self-initiation journey that you've been going on. This past month may have asked you to reflect on who it is that you really are and are meant to be stepping into, and you have been doing a wondrous, dutiful job of stepping into that role. 444, very significant to you. I just saw 1444, and here we have 44, home. Lots of air energy here, especially with the feathers too in this home card. So you are definitely being divinely guided, and I feel like you are seeking also divine wisdom, divine knowledge. You are, this, even with this Page of Swords energy, and you see the little gold stream, it's just this bright, joyous energy of taking upon the task. You are you're very diligent in a proactive way, not, you may have at the beginning of this month been overthinking a bit, or in this hermit mode, right? You may have fallen a little bit into perfectionism and things like that, but I feel like at this point you've shed that, if that was a problem for you at all. I feel like this past month has definitely been a lesson to release what it is you can't control and focus on the self. And again, returning to learning yourself in a deeper way and learning your highest self. Again, this returning home, being very true to yourself, and a growth. I just can't shake that energy, most definitely, of just, that perfect balance between self and growth, discovering a higher, more elevated version of yourself. So congratulations, pile 3. It's definitely a very introspective, studious, excited, but steady energy. So I love that for you guys. I can't wait to see what is in store once Venus goes direct, and we will also be doing the new moon solar eclipse here in a couple days. So we'll see you for that. Hope you have a great rest of your month. Bye. Hey, pile 4. Okay, our message for Venus retrograde. Interestingly, I feel like this is the only pile that I've gotten a message about love or relationships. A lot of the other piles had to do with creative endeavors, which this could also be the case for you, especially here with the dolphin and with the main card here. So your overall theme is don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light to fit in order to fit in? And then with the sun, this overwhelming force of light. But here it represents masculine energy. So like I said, twofold message. For some of you, it's going to be about creativity, and for some of you, it may be about love. But I do think for most of you, it's about both. Because regardless, the message coming through here, especially with the dolphin, is that you are very... Because see, look, the dolphin, let me read from the book and we'll get into the rest of the reading. It says, innately intelligent, healer, light, blessings. The gift of the dolphin are beyond what our human minds can grasp. Dolphin personalities are drawn to the healing arts, and they are sensitive to the subtle and enjoy working on the level of spirit. It is easy for dolphin types to underestimate the impact they make in the world. These creatures play such an important role in the wheel of karma that coming in contact with a dolphin type will change the entire course of your day and your life. This card can indicate a profound blessing on its way. Active healer, strong spiritual practices, underestimates their own power, like-minded spirits to bring into balance. And I think that last point there, again, harks to this relationship. Now, it doesn't have to be romantic for all of you. However, that was the first way it came to me. But for any relationship in your life, there may be some sort of struggle. Like you might be putting in a lot of work into a relationship. You might be the action-oriented person, the person who is directing or leading this relationship, but there might just constantly be like conflict. And here with the 7 of Coins, specifically in this deck, the way that there is this fire, right? Like a ceremony to the gods, like giving it to source. And right above it here, don't dim to fit in. Definitely this Venus retrograde is speaking to the message I'm getting to tell you is you are a bright light. You are a healer. You have so much to give, and it's time to let go of this relationship, this masculine energy in your life that has been causing trouble. If anything, if you have to constantly fight for something and it's not working, it's time to let it go and give it to source and see what happens. But ultimately you need to be you. And that's why I was saying too, the last message from the dolphin was, when you're out of balance, it's important for you to surround yourself with like-minded people. So removing any kind of these quarrelsome energies, it's going to be so much more nurturing for you to be around other light, positive people and healers who are already on the same frequency, vibration, and healing path as yourself. As I mentioned, another message can be for creativity, in the sense of, again, that you are a healer and that it is time to start walking in that path. Stop trying to fit in, even with the Chariot, right? There's that balance. And with the masculine energy, also talks about trying to find a balance. You're trying too hard to be something that you're not. And this Venus retrograde is teaching you where it is that what energies are just not serving you, and not being true to yourself will always cause conflict in your life, no matter how it shows up, because you are meant to be somebody important for the world. Similar to another pile where we talked about the most selfish thing a person can do is keep their gift to themselves. If it's being wasted in a certain area, it's time to move directions, especially with the Chariot there. It's time to move directions. And allow yourself to enter calmer waters, where you don't always have to be trying to balance everything, lead everything, because that has ultimately led you to imbalance and rough waters. So, as Venus becomes direct April 12th, I hope that by that time you have already begun the process. So, now that you're hearing this message, it's time to start pivoting. As I mentioned, lean into your spiritual practices at this time, because it might be a time of transition for some of you. Give it to Source. Do a ceremony for yourself with an intention in what you intend to manifest. And start to get the ball rolling in a new direction, so that by the time Venus is direct, you can start putting that beautiful healing energy out into the world and begin creating with it. But for now, it's definitely a time to pivot and begin that process. So it was really, really nice touching base with you, Pile 4. Can't wait to see what this solar eclipse has in store for you. Definitely hang on tight and stay prayed up. Blessings. Bye.